Like I change my underwear definitely 2 times a day.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the feel of any sort of moist near me. I don't want it to feel.
Why does that word bother you? This is something
moist, it's funny.
Yeah. Why? Because a dude dating, let's just say this for someone listening that's going on dates and stuff.
Question.
It's such a weird thing. It's like you have to like navigate all these stupid things. For some guy right now, he's like,
why is moist a bad thing?
Yeah, he's like a smooth guy.
I don't like
he's
wet
nice
either.
He's cool, huh?
I don't like wet either.
You don't like wet?
No,
so
I don't like the word wet.
But
wet in that sense.
This became a thing. I don't know if it's still a thing for girls now, but I knew like you were much older than me. But when we had to, I don't like around
her reflexes are good.
I remember around a certain age, moist is such a bad word, but it's like the thing is it'd be like moist, and then it's like in all the movies, and then once it's in a movie, it's like moist, and then everyone's like, oh my god, I feel the same way.
Moist.
But it's so dumb because when you're talking about a cake and you say it's moist, they're like, it is moist, it's delicious.
You know what's funny? I just went back to culinary school and like a moist
cake is fucking great.
It's fucking perfect. And you know what? If it's too dry, you don't want to fucking eat it. So like, and if it's too dense, you don't want to eat that either.
Right.
So
moist to dense is awesome though.
Listen, I don't know.
So just tell me.
Moist feels weirdly sexual. And it's funny, I've never listened. There's never been a guy who's been like, Debbie, you're so moist.
Yeah.
Like, I don't actually know. But I think when you think of it, you're like, and during that time, like, she a little moist. Like, she got in there, right? Wet, I just hate. Like, when there's references to it in songs or something, I'm like, that just feels wrong. Like, you know what? I'm ready.
But would you rather a guy say, no, but no, but
are you ready? I'm fucking,
okay.
You know what? She ready.
But like if there's a guy and you're fooling around and you are wet or you are moist, like I get
or don't talk about it. And like I'm not a don't talk about it kind of girl, but it's like I don't look at him and be like, oh my god, look at your giant boner. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but you would though. See, the thing is,
you're so hard.
No, exactly. And a dude, you say that to a dude, he's not like, ew. If you're like, oh my god, your fucking dick is rock hard, he's not like, oh, bleh. He's not doing all that. He's like, fuck yeah, it is, right? He's excited.
But he's ready.
but no, if he's ready though, but like you could say you're ready, or you could be like your dick's hard, or you could be like it's rock hard, or you could be like,
so what's a good thing we can say about a woman? Because I feel like, oh, you're so moist. Nope.
No. Here's why I'm asking this question, because I know there's other people who want to know this answer.
Creamy.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
But seriously, like what?
But here's the thing: if someone is saying that, is it really gross to you, or is it gross because it's been said that it's gross? These are the things that get annoying, because it's like you'll be with someone else and they don't think like that. They don't even care about that. Yeah. But it's like you have to navigate. You have to navigate
with a new person.
You have to navigate with a new person who's with the popular terms. You understand? Because some people are not confident enough. This is how you pick your partners. Some people are not confident enough to be them.
Yeah.
They're not confident enough to be like, I don't give a fuck if you say moist or wet or juicy or dripping. I don't give a fuck.
But like, I'm trying to figure out like.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's fair.
There are people who are like, I don't give a fuck what you say. I know you like me. I know who you are. And there's other people who are like, did you say a buzzword? Oh no! It's like you're with.
I'm excited.
Yeah, you're with some cool ass dude, and he's like, oh, you're so moist, and you're like, oh, you're a fucking loser. And it's like, is he a loser?
You're like, and my boner just went.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, is he a loser or you trying to be cool? Yeah, did society dictate how you're supposed to feel?
Moist has never been a word. Like, I feel like that's way too like. That's like saying I have a vagina instead of a pussy, or that's like saying like oh my god.
That's the thing though. Yeah. So you're vagina pussy. So this is something I've never said on like a podcast. I said this on stage before, but this is the truth. Like, sometimes you have to learn the jargon of the person you're talking to. Ooh. So you understand that if you're talking to most black dudes, you can't be like, how's your cock feeling? Right? We don't say cock, we say dick, right? You know what I'm saying? But if you're talking to a white woman, she's like, how's your cock? Or you know what I mean?
I've never felt comfortable with the word cock.
Okay.
And for me, that's just like, I feel like I'm like,
it's a weird thing.
Yeah, it's a weird weird thing.
Black dudes say titties.
Yep, titties.
And white dudes say boobs. And white women say boobs. They don't be like, you like these titties? If you say titties sometimes to a white girl, I remember in college, I'd be like, oh, titties. They're like, what are you, my aunt? My aunt says titties. And they feel like grossed up. People don't strip my nylons off and suck my titties, right?
Put your nylons off. And
my nylons, right?
My nylons come up to here. Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
that's the funny shit. So it's these weird words where it's like you have to figure the jargon of the person you're talking to.
Or maybe just don't talk.
But you're gonna talk. You're gonna talk. With the phones, you're gonna talk. And so what ends up happening?
What are you doing while you're doing it? I love your titties.
Yeah, but no, I'm not saying I love your titties, but you like pull. Think about it. If you like pull those tits out, or you know, like pull your boobs out. If you're not a dude, like it feels like a little kid.
Show me your breasts.
Yeah, it feels like a little guy saying like, pull your boobs out. Can I see your breasts? Now you're the doctor, right?
Yep.
So then you say
I want
titties.
to do an examination. Yeah.
So, but it's some of it is cultural though. It's cultural.
Oh my God, that's very fair.
It is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but when you hear like a white girl talk about if she's rarely is like, you like these titties? If she's very cultured if she calls them titties. Or she'll just be like, my boobs are whatever, small or big. My boobs, right? That's what they say. But it's boobs. They call it boobs. And so again, cock, dick, boobs. Cock dick. Cock dick. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. You know, you're rarely gonna. Now, the only time you change the way you talk is if the person you're talking to keeps saying things a certain way. Yep. So you'll notice that, like, if you're talking to someone white, you're talking to a white girl, she keeps calling you a dick cock, you'll just be like, you want my cock? You'll change it to cock, even though you're a dude that never says cock in your ever. The hoodiest hood dude is never gonna be like, yo, what up, baby? You want this cock? Never. Unless that's all you keep saying, even when he says dick. I'm gonna suck your cock. You're like, you ready for this cock? Because you're gonna say whatever you have to do to seal the deal. Okay. You're not gonna like go back and like be like,
yeah, I want that.
Oh, you want that cock? You're not gonna go back and be like, you ready for this dick? You're not gonna switch it.
Choke on my cock.
Yeah. You're like, choke on the cock. That's what I want to do.